Alright, so this is Big Mac. This is the boy we're going to put over our females. He's about 3.5 years old. You can get a size of his head. His head is almost the size of his body. He's a very, very big boy. He's actually currently in full-blown shed. His eyes are blue. As you can see, his body's very dark. He's looking very dirty looking. He's got that silky look to him. I'll just get him out now. Try not to get bit. Alright, and this is him. He's quite a large boy. His eyes are still blue. As soon as they started clearing up, he'll shed. I'd say in the next 2 to 3 days he'll be fully shed. He's got that milky look to his skin underneath and on top. He has successfully bred clutches with our large girl Tiny and a few other Bredlis. He'll be doing his wonders again this week. As you can see, when they bend and fold, his skin actually looks quite wrinkly like a grandma. That's normal. That's the old skin separating from the new skin underneath when he sheds. When he sheds, we'll get a better picture of him so you can see how much his colour comes through. And yeah, we'll give you tips of breeding as we introduce him closer to breeding season. It's our big boy, Big Mac. The enclosure we keep him in, he just tipped over his water. There's a large enclosure. It's about 3 foot high, or close to 4 foot high, should I say. 2.5 to 3 foot wide, about 2 foot deep. He's got a hide log. He doesn't hide too often. He likes to be out in the open. Just some climbing logs, your natural, your heat light. Through the summer, you know, they don't need too much heating. We just have it on like a day cycle. Just let the night, the humidity and the heat in the tank keeps them warm through the night. We normally have a larger water container, but yeah, he's been going through knocking them down a fair bit. We'll get his bigger one back in there later. I'm going to have to clean out the paper. For substrate, we tend to use newspaper. You know, you can do prettier things like reptile bark, aspen, stuff like that, but with the larger snakes, they poo so much. Their poos are so large, their pees, you just constantly clean out. It's an expensive substrate to have, so we tend to use a newspaper. It's cheap, it's effective, it's hygienic. It stops them getting things like, you know, your scale rot and your health conditions and respiratory infections. So that's all we tend to do. The enclosures get cleaned out straight after poos and whatnot, and they normally get like a full disinfectant once every few months when need be. So that's Big Mac.